So we are here gathered to know if to decide if Jax stole two cars and fled the cops 2 times.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, you can sit down. Mr. Jax, would you like to make a statement? Your opening statement?
Yes.
And then you're basically,
Right.
what you're going to do, you're basically going to say, this is why I didn't do this, or this is my defense against this. And this is what we show later in the case. And then make any arguments.
Yes.
Not any arguments.
I was arrested later on that night on other charges, but I did not steal those 2 vehicles and flee the police.
Okay, and how are you going to prove that?
Well, I was Ubering up north at the big bank around two shop at Winewood. Ubering back and forth, getting 5-star customers, and then I was in a crash. I was on my way down to the hospital when I got pulled over by a car by a police officer right here, and he said I had my windows all smashed out. We went down to the hospital together, and then they took me to the PD. I realized I had dumb shit on me, and I took this officer hostage of PD, ran out the back. I tried to shoot a civilian and take his car. I got gunned down and put in jail. Did not steal the vehicles, though.
So are you just pleading guilty to the fleeing police and not guilty to the gun photos?
Yes.
Okay. You're good to sit down? Officer Baker, was that your first witness?
He go to jail.
Yes.
I have been in jail for those charges of the taking hostage, yes.
Okay. Officer Baker, you want to present your first witness, or which could be yourself?
Yes. First of all, it's gonna be myself.
Okay, just sit here on my left.
He's fucked.
Hi, Officer Becker. Do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, because you're the prosecution, I'm just going to let you just say what happened.
Okay. So I was at PD. I was starting my shift when I get a notification of shots fired near the hospital. When I'm going there, I get another call of GTA right in that area. When I go to the main road, I see a car speeding and running a red light. I proceed to follow him, and the car stopped, and I saw that there was no one inside. Then I saw someone running towards the car. That person got inside and started fleeing. In that moment, I had my dashcam footage that I later went to see, and I gathered a photo that I believe that it's Jack's. Okay, those are the photos I gathered from the dashcam footage. If you want to have a better quality, I'm gonna have to spend more time.
Okay, we're here now, so it's kind of too late for that.
One question here.
You would like to get the question after you've done testifying? But continue with your testimony, sir. Is there anything else you want to add?
That after we lost the white car, we stayed at the area and we got the same call, not to the same position though. It was near a gas station. Shots fired and a GTA right after. I go to that location, I see another car speeding off, and I start the chase. And when I get close to the car, I see that it's the same person. Checks.
Okay. Is that it?
I do have a dashcam footage of it. If you want me, I could hand you over. No, I do not have anything else to add.
Alright, Mr. Jax. At this point, you can ask him any question you want in relation to the event.
Yes, how many pictures did you receive by him?
1 second.
I believe I sent them 6 pictures.
Yeah, there's 6.
Okay. I only got 1, and I would like to see them. 5 are there.
Yes. So can you please send Mr. Jacks here the other 5 photos?
All.
Yeah, I saw the photos.
Okay. You can cross-examine Officer Biker.
Wait, where? Sorry.
You can cross-examine Officer Biker, so basically question any evidence he presented
Oh,
directly
you
to
mean
him.
like, okay. Well, that is not me. I do have a jacket, but not wear than that day. I was wearing.
Okay, you're not gonna say
Black
that right now.
jacket.
You're gonna say that later. What you're gonna do right now is go up to him and be like, "How, based off these evidence, did you identify this to be me?" Or
Yeah,
what
but
led you to that conclusion?
how can you identify me by seeing some blurry person running? Where's
That's a-
free?
That's the question. Yep.
How can I identify on those pictures?
Yes.
Because I saw two things that are exactly the same. The hairstyle and the color, and I believe sorry sir, is that burn, is that makeup on your face?
This is burn marks, yes.
And the burn faced.
It could much just be because it's very cold outside, and that would be. Yeah, because it's cold outside and the person has been outside very long.
Identify them,
And red in the
him,
face.
by those two things: the hair and the burn face.
Okay. You have any further questions, Mr. Jacks?
No.
Okay. So I'll have a question real quick. Officer Riker, during either of these 2 events, did they lead to his arrest, or did you arrest him later?
We arrest him later, after we got the shots fired at a location, and I went there and I saw him leaving a dirt with grass, yes, dirt with grass with a car, and passing a red light with his windows all smashed up. Then I proceed to pull him over and then took him to the hospital, and then I detained him after he got treatment. And that's when he pointed a gun at me and tried to escape the police station.
So what is grass and dirt? What do you mean by that?
Can you repeat that?
What do you mean by grass and dirt? You said you got shots fired and then you came with grass and dirt.
No.
What do you mean?
Grass, a lawn, a grass lawn.
Well, I was on the road.
I have dash cam that proves different.
Okay, do you have further questions, Jack?
Put your weapons in that
No.
bag over there, please.
Okay,
I'll get to the office over there.
you're good to leave the witness box and get your next witness.
Am I gonna have to sit up there too?
Where's Nettie?
Yep, so the way it
thank
works
you.
is the prosecution get to go first,
Guy behind me has a snow.
right? And then, so it's basically an offense thing and then defense.
So I call the witness Gerard Riviera.
Wait, this guy just gets his.
Your Honor,
He literally just gets his wedding to keep his weapons.
What's up?
What the fuck?
I said, hi, Your Honor.
I want my weapons
Hello.
too.
Alright, Mr. Riviera, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear, so help me God.
Hey, Bailiff, you want me to get that guy over there? And come sit down in the alley box? The guy over there next to your officer.
Sir,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Putting my guns away.
Putting your guns away?
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind if I search you real quick just to make sure?
You called me before I was able to put my guns away.
All right, Officer Barker, you can begin questioning.
Okay.
That guy over there.
So, Officer Geralt,
We're all
you were
fucked.
in the chase with me, right?
Yes, I was patrolling near Legion when I got a call on the radio saying that you were chasing a white sports car on Adams Apple Avenue, if I remember correctly. And then I joined the chase.
In any moment of that currently chase, did you saw the driver?
No,
You did not.
no. He was speeding, he was going too fast, I didn't have time to see the driver.
In the second chase, then, you joined, right?
Yes,
And that second chase, did you were able to see the driver?
yes, he passed right next to me when he was coming next to the construction site.
Okay. And from what you saw, does that resemble Jack's?
I believe it was this guy. Yes.
Okay. After we lost both cars and I went back to PD to take the dash cam footage when I showed you the pictures, do those pictures resemble the man that you saw?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questioning.
All right, Jax, your turn.
Well, I don't really have any questions because I wasn't there, so I don't know what to ask. What did it look like? Was he?
What?
Did it look older than me or younger than me?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Describe the person you saw.
It was exactly this guy wearing a full black blonde guy with clear burnt marks on his face.
Yeah.
How far away were you from this vehicle?
Yeah, the person who was in the chase passed right next to me. Right next.
Is
I
it
was
like
going on the
inches
opposite
from
road
crashing into
when I
you?
was going on the right side of the road. So I had a clear look at his ugly face.
We'll strike that from the record. We're not gonna call
That
him
is-
ugly.
No use to call someone ugly.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Any further questions, Jax?
No, I'm good.
All right, you may step down. Officer Becker, do you have any other witnesses?
Thank you.
No.
Any other evidence?
No, I do not have.
Okay, Jax, your turn in the witness box. It's the one to my left.
One on the left.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought it was the other one because I.
So I'll tell you, it normally works if there's a jury there, you'd be near the jury.
Yep.
Officer Bailiff.
Is anyone keeping record of this court case?
Alright, Mr. Jax, you swear to the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
In my brain I am.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, just explain what happened.
Alright, so I was driving Uber the whole day, as I am working right now. And I got calls ups and down. And I hear sirens near Legion when I get a call. I go drop off my customer and I see a black four-door, I think it was, passing by. 2 officers after that man. I just ignore it because I know there's a lot of criminal things happening in the city. I just kept going with my day, and then I see someone tweet "fuck 12" on sorry for my language, on Twitter. Then I just like I guess that's the person that was in the chase. So I asked afterward, was that you being chased by at Legion? She answered no. and I just kept on with my day. And I was driving my black red Tampa muscle car up Winewood. I was gonna take a right. Then I got teed from the side, and I hurt my neck quite bad. I was on my way down to the hospital when I pull up my phone. I pulled to the side of the intersection and was texting the EMS that I needed medical attention, so they would meet me up at the hospital. Then I get pulled over by an officer saying I have smashed windows. He wants me to get out the vehicle and stuff, and I said I need medical attention. He takes me to the hospital, talk out some stuff there, takes me to PD, and I realized shit. I got some dumb shit on me. I don't use. I'm not supposed to have. So because the other officer that was not arresting me, Rivera, hadn't searched me yet. So I still had my gun on me. I pulled it on the arresting officer here, and I tried to escape the PD. I failed, got shot 3 times, got put in hospital, and then jailed for the charges of the taking
I
him
flew to
hostage.
jail anyway.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Not one I can remember right now, no.
Okay, Officer Baker, you can cross-examine Mr. Jax here.
Okay. So Jax, when we had the talk in the hospital, you said that you were up north doing Ubers
Yes?
in the past hour, right?
No, the whole day.
The whole day. So, and today
Yes.
you just said that you were where exactly?
At Winewood, up north of the city.
Vinewood up north.
Yeah.
And you saw what car?
No, I had a customer that wanted to go from the cinemas down to Leading Square, coffee shop near that, the Chinatown. And I heard sirens, and I saw a black 4-door being chased by 2 officers,
Okay.
driving a couple of streets away.
We were not chasing any for black car. We were chasing a white car in that moment. That's the first thing I have to say. Second, you said that you were up north all day, but you came down to the city to Legion Square. That means that you weren't up north
Yes,
all day.
once.
Before we
That's
continue,
what I told in the story. Yes, I got a customer down. I wanted to go to Leading Square, and then I heard sirens, saw the car. That's what I told the judge as well.
And third, when I asked you if you had anyone that could vouch for you and that alibi, you said that I would have to contact the Uber app. Is that right?
Yes, and I tried to contact them, but they didn't want to help me at all.
Yes. So you see, Your Honor,
Shit, I'm
he doesn't have a valid alibi for that moment, and the car that he says he saw that police were chasing was a black 4-door, and at that moment we were chasing a white sports car.
okay, have you established the moment in which he's talking about compared to your events?
I don't know what white sports
Since
store.
we don't have any records of any cop chasing a 4-door black SUV in that day.
Did you say SUV?
Nope, I
You
did not
didn't
say
say
SUV.
He said 4-door vehicle.
4-door
He said
vehicle.
4-door car.
A 4-door vehicle near Legion. I assume that it wouldn't matter, because
Right,
the only black car that we chase was not in Legion. The closest location that he went to, I believe it was to the construction site.
That is quite near the Legion, yes.
I mean, I would consider that pretty close. But the reason I have an issue with what you just said is because you sent me evidence of a 4-door black vehicle.
Yeah.
And you said you never chased a 4-door black vehicle.
No. Before,
I'd like to buy a vowel.
So I
Near
have to
the
repeat
vision.
that someone was talking. And
Okay. Do you have any other further questions for this witness?
I believe not.
Okay, I do have a question for you, Mr. Jax.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty to 2 counts of fleeing police, right?
And 2 counts of GTA.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Jax here, witness.
Yes.
yeah,
You pled guilty to 2 counts of fleeing police, right?
well, I'm not guilty now.
But when we first started, you said you were pleading guilty to 2 counts of fleeing police and not guilty to 2 grand theft auto charges.
Yeah, I'm guilty to taking hostage and attempted murder to a civilian. Yes.
Is that the stuff you already spent time in jail for?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you're good to go back to your box.
Yes. Thank you.
Officer Becker, you're going to be next anyways. You're going to make a closing argument. So basically just wrap up and say this is these together. You're not going to go in the witness box, you're just going to stand out there. Because this is as prosecutor, not as witness. You're going to make a closing argument, basically just saying what occurred. Basically what occurred based on the evidence you presented, and say this is why he's guilty.
The reason Jax is guilty of 2 times GTA and 2 times fleeing police is because me and Officer Riviera both agree that the person inside the vehicle is Jax. And after we saw the dashcam footage, we not decided, but we saw that the person is quite the same. And after we went to talk to Jax, he didn't present a straight alibi, meaning that he doesn't have anyone that could vouch for him.
Seems that Uber didn't want to give me information about my clients.
You're not. You can argue that later. Okay. Do you have anything else to add, Officer Baker?
I believe not.
Okay, you can sit down and Jack, you can make your closing argument.
Yes, I would say, as he said, apparently he saw someone very ugly with red cheeks, blonde
Not me.
hair. I would, no,
Officer
Rivera.
Riviera.
Yes. I would say that in this time of year, there's a lot of people with red cheeks because it's quite cold outside. And since it was to pursuit, he would be outside for a long while. Therefore, have red cheeks of the cold. The blonde hair, I guess it's just popular.
Yeah, is that the last thing you have to add?
Sorry, what?
Is that the last thing you have?
Yes.
Okay, before I continue, is there anything either of you want me to take into consideration?
Either way.
That
Me, Baker has some things to say.
Okay, good.
So, like he said, when we took him to PD, he pointed a gun at me and took me hostage and got out of the...
Before we continue, anything that he already pled guilty to, we're not going to put in this case, right? Doesn't really matter.
Yes. Just to see, just so you are aware of what Jax is able to do. So he pointed a gun at the officer when he had some bills unmarked and he had some illegal items on him. Because of that, he pointed a gun at me to flee the police station. And when he was in the act of fleeing the police station, he murdered a civilian and got ran over by that civilian. Why I'm saying this is because if he did that, why can't he be lying, saying that he wasn't on the place that we say he was, and the cars that he stole, and the fleeing police?
Okay. Jax, do you have anything else to add?
yes, that Officer Rivera is quite unprofessional. So is Officer Biker here. They were very
Baker, please.
weird. Biker, sorry.
Not biker, biker.
Sorry, I can't pronounce your last name.
That
What's
is
your
so
first-
irrelevant to the case.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Yes.
You done?
Sure.
Okay, so the two things I've taken into consideration, right? So the first factor, or I'll tell you what I'm not taking into consideration. The whole thing that you pled guilty to, pointing a gun at you, whatever. I'm not going to let that affect my judgment. I can't really, because one offense doesn't mean he's guilty of this offense. Or one previous offense I pled guilty to.
What up?
I will say the quality of the photographs aren't going to positively identify Mr. Jax here. So the thing this boils down to is both you and Officer Rivera's witness statements that you saw him. As in the first case with the white vehicle, only you saw him. And in the second one, you both saw a person. When I say him, I'm just saying somebody you recognize as him.
Did you make the question?
Nope, I'm not. Good question. Alright. So the photograph evidence is not to me going to prove guilt.
Wow.
Okay? The other issue I have is that when Mr. Jackson was talking about the black vehicle and then he told me the LSPD never chased a black vehicle, that's kind of an issue when you send me a photograph of a black Porter vehicle.
I meant by close to Legion.
I know what you meant, but that's the way it was presented. So with this in mind, on 2 counts of grand theft auto, I am finding Jax not guilty, and 2 counts of fleeing police not guilty.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Unless there are any other holds on Mr. Jax, he's free to go. This court is dismissed.
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, man. Wow.
Holy shit.
God damn. Hey, officer, I would like to get my gun back.
Oh yeah, shit.
Outside.
Did he win? Did he lose?
Just take it from the bag.